here we are. Welcome everybody. Get this right in. Welcome everybody to the third episode of Arena Football. Wait, no, sorry, not Arena Football recap. Okay. Welcome everybody to the third episode of Ben Passing the Target. All right. No intro music this time, so let's just hop right into it. So a lot of crazy stuff happened. Stuff happened.
You called the Frisco head coaching situation.
I did. I called Clint Dozel getting hired by the Frisco Fighters. I guess that's a good place I need to start. What do you think of the name Frisco Fighters?
Lazy.
Agreed. I mean, if they were going to go for the fighters thing, why not make it boxing instead of another fighter jet?
Exactly.
I mean, George Foreman, probably one of the most famous boxers in the world, is from Frisco, Texas.
It would have worked.
I don't know. Have a boxing glove, hold a football, have it like Frisco on the bike. Have a knuckle of a boxing glove, a football on top of the knuckle, and then like the word like Frisco, and then fighters below or something. I mean, just something simple and basic.
Mm-hmm.
Although, let me see if I can find another. All right, let me see if I can find. I'm gonna show the logo, by the way. For those, this is the first episode we're doing on video. Frisco Fighters. Here, are you able to see my side of the computer or nah?
Right now all I see is your face.
Okay, good. Okay, so I can't get the Frisco Fighter. Wait, here. Discord. Discord is your friend. Discord is your friend.
That is true.
Yeah. By the way, that's how. Did we ever go into how we met or? Let me find it. Here we are. If you can see right here where my cursor is, Frisco Fighters, that's the logo. It looks so much similar to last year's San Diego Strike Force logo.
Yeah.
I only have one question, though. Is this at least a U.S. jet?
We gotta find that out.
Yeah. Because if that's not a U, because I don't know anything about fighter jets at all, but I heard that the San Diego Strike Force fighter jet was a Russian jet.
Who pointed that out?
I think that was. Oh, I got no. Maybe that was John Denver XFL. He hasn't posted in ages though.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who would have. I don't know who found that out. Honestly, I'd have to find that out myself. By the way, the recording software I should mention: Audacity for Ben's audio. Audacity for my audio. Total Recorder for Ben's audio. By the way, thanks to Tim Capper for recommending that to the both of us. I'll minimize that out. Of course, we have Discord. You want to talk? Actually, let's see. And one more IFL news, which I did predict, is that Clint Dozel will now be head coach of the Frisco Fighters. That's fantastic news for Frisco. Yeah. Dan Radenbaugh is apparently going to be offensive coordinator. That's a good pickup.
Very good.
I mean, we both know that Radenbaugh is a fantastic. What the heck? Why is the audio locked at 89? I've never seen that before. There we go. Try speaking now. Sorry, the audio came in a little low. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay, good. So let's see if I can find some. Let's talk about the other big IFL news that came out today. Actually, two other big newses. Number one, the Columbus, Ohio. As I previously may have predicted, I was correct on that. Columbus, Ohio is now joining the IFL for 2021.
So I'm guessing they're just gonna buy the name off the AFL and then.
That's the plan. As far as we know, that's the plan. They have a set date in place. I'm too lazy to look up the date because it was mentioned on some Ohio ABC network that I don't got.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. But let's see if I can find anything else. Yeah. Clint Dozel got named head coach. He used to coach the Philly Soul, for those of y'all that don't know. Oh, well, we have good news for the Arizona Rattlers.
Kevin Guy's back.
Yeah, Kevin Guy's not going to Edmonton. If you missed it, there was rumors that Kevin Guy was going to be one of the leading head coach candidates for the Edmonton Eskimos. That fell through. Instead, the Eskimos hired the Jaguars quarterback coach, Scott Malkovich or something. Milovich. There you go. So let's go. Well, all right. I know there's one topic you've been wondering since we were gonna do this yesterday, but I couldn't get my stuff working.
Yeah.
So we're gonna move on to the main topic, the National Arena League schedule. And oh my goodness, this is hilariously stupid. Which I got the perfect song for this. I've been waiting. Give me 1 second if I can just find it. There we go. Here you go. Perfect. This is a perfect song to minimize the NAL right now.
Yeah. That sums it up.
NAL, you fail completely.
Yeah.
At first, I thought this schedule was going to be pretty darn good. You know, I saw it opened up nicely with West Virginia and Jacksonville. And then you have 16 weeks for a 12-week schedule. And then Jacksonville, Massachusetts, Orlando, and New Jersey are playing 13 games while Carolina, Columbus, and West Virginia play 12.
It's pretty bad.
How do you mess this up? The IFL left a poop on the door right in front of you. And instead of responding by, squashing it out, getting rid of it, making you look good. No. What do? You pee on the floor like a dog. Disgusting.
Yeah.
And this schedule is disgusting. Again, we'll get the positive out of the way. Opening day, Jacksonville at West Virginia.
That is going to be a good game.
That's a fantastic starting game. The IFL should take notes because I'll bring the IFL schedule up here. For comparison, the IFL starts with Quad City and Cedar Rapids, the two easternmost teams in the league that are actually playing in 2020.
Yeah, that's nowhere near as good of a game.
What would you rather see? The AIL champion going up against the NAL champion in the first game of the new NAL season, or a team that missed the playoffs because they couldn't hold a lead, going to a team that was nowhere close to the playoffs?
I would take the Battle of the Champions.
Exactly. Anybody would. Luckily for the IFL, they got a couple of weeks before they have to actually deal with the NAL. I think that's week 5, I think, for the IFL, which has... Ooh, actually, that's some good competition. Arizona-Tucson's the same night. But it's a little later because it's all West Coasty, but that's Arizona's first home game of the year, they host Tucson that same week as the NAL has their opening game because the NAL starts later than the AAL. Have you gotten a good chance to look at the schedule yet for the NAL?
I've glanced over it, but I haven't gone into detail.
Well, I just want to show you here. Carolina has... Okay, so you know what back-to-backs are, right? Like, okay, of course I know you do.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
For those who don't know, it's when one team, you play the same team back-to-back weeks. It's just one game's at your place, the next game's at their place, and that's much better. Now I can actually see your face.
Yeah.
So Carolina has 3 of those. They got West Virginia week 2, West Virginia week 3, Massachusetts week 7, Massachusetts week 8, Columbus week 15, Columbus week 16, and then they just kind of have New Jersey and Jacksonville going Jersey, Jacksonville, Jersey, Jacksonville in the middle of the season. That's a lazy schedule.
Very lazy.
I come up with these I run a fictional arena fan league, video game league, simulating the entire season in arena football. I've done it twice. And the biggest time, other than getting bored by the end because of how long the games are, is setting up the schedule. And I just put a couple rules. Number 1, no back-to-backs. Number 2, no more than 3 weeks a row on the road a row. No more 3 weeks in a home in a row. Simple enough rules.
Simple enough, yeah.
Carolina's only get a back-to-back. The IFL schedule for comparison has 1 back-to-back. Let's see. Let's see if I know a couple more back-to-backs. Orlando, Jacksonville. That's another back-to-back. And I think one more back-to-back. Was Jersey had a back-to-back on Massachusetts? No. It was Jersey. I thought it was another back-to-back. Yeah, I thought there was 5 back-to-backs. Here we no. Yeah. Oh no. I thought it was. Let me check. Columbus. Maybe I got 2 back-to-backs. Nah. What? Did you drop the mic or the phone?
I dropped the phone.
Last time your dog was shown off. This time we're gonna get my grandma's boy dog barking at the door.
Oh, we got a special guest.
My granny's out of town taking care of her puppies. And what are you guys barking at? Did the wind move again? It did? Good. Calm down, dogs. I already fed you shrimp, okay?
They're eating luxury.
Yeah, I feed. Yes, I feed. I know dogs are supposed to eat shellfish and Pinky. Here, come here, come here, Pinky. Pinky, come here, girl. Come here. Good girl. Say hi to Pinky, Ben. Say
Hi,
to
Pinky.
That's a human. Well, I guess Pinky's showing. I guess Pinky's gonna be on the call if I can. Oh wait, I didn't turn the webcam on. Darn it. Oh, never mind. Well, you can see Ben's beautiful. You can see Ben's beautiful face. Not mine though. I don't got a pretty face. Let's see. More jokes about the stupid NAL schedule. And yeah, okay. She can. Let me see if I can. Oh, I did not plan this out. All right. Well, whatever. If I can get. I'll go to Skype. I'm gonna get my beautiful face on there if I can. What does that do? Call layout? Sorry, I'm not. Okay. Well, you can see my face in the tiny. Hi. There. Oh, as you were. Let's see. What game are you looking most forward to, other than opening day for the NAL? We'll start with that.
I'm looking forward to a 13-0 season.
Yeah. I don't think y'all going 13-0, but I can mark you down for that right now for our predictions. Jacksonville goes 15-0. Wait, do they go 14-1 or 15-0?
15-0.
15-0. I disagree. I have them going 9-4. I got them losing an opening day to West Virginia. They fall to Columbus when Mason Espinosa's return. Massachusetts at home because they always drop some. They always have some weird game they drop. And the one thing which I'm pretty sure you're gonna stop my co-host over, I have the Orlando Predators beating Jacksonville Sharks in one of the games.
Yeah, but we're gonna have Tommy Grady.
I mean, okay, touche. You might have Tommy Grady, but I mean, if you have Jonathan Bain, you know how Jonathan Bain is against Orlando. From my experience as a Storm fan, he was garbage. It took a middle school teacher to save that thing.
But as seeing him with the Sharks, he wasn't garbage against Orlando.
That's because Orlando was even more garbage. Do I think there'll be less garbage this year? Yes. By a lot less garbage? No. I don't think there'll be much less garbage, but I still think there'll be garbage. Actually, let's get into the NAL schedule distribution. So we got 7 home, 6 road for Massachusetts and Jacksonville. Orlando has 6. Orlando, New Jersey have 6 road, 7. Yes, 6 home, 7 road. And then West Virginia, Colorado, Columbus, and Carolina have 6 road, 6 home. That ain't fair to Jersey and Orlando.
No, it's not.
I mean, worse yet, it makes the league look. It makes the NAL look Bush League.
Yeah. It makes it look like AAL scheduling. By the way, like different teams play different amounts.
But I mean, the 2 new teams in the NAL were ex-AAL teams. One of them was an NAL team just in the wrong league, West Virginia. The other was an AAL team whose owners got arrested for tax fraud. Yeah. And they're on their 3rd set of owners. Because they had to sell in between. They had tax fraud owners. The owners after the tax fraud to finish out 2018 season. Then they got sold midway early part of 2019 season to the current owners, who have now moved them back into the NAL.
I'm surprised anyone bought them the first time, much less the second.
Yeah. Well, they were originally going to be in the NAL back in 2017.
I remember that.
I mean, they were on the Wikipedia page, and Wikipedia does not lie. Wikipedia is the truth.
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot.
If it's on Wikipedia, it's true.
Mm-hmm. But marking some of this stuff. Let's see. Is there any other stupid things that we've encountered? Oh, one thing we did miss, and I know it's probably a little overdramatic to play this theme, but I mean, let me see if I can find it. Let me find one there we go. A little overdramatic, but rest in peace, Arena Football League, 1987 to 2019. Salute to the Arena League.
I miss it.
So with that in mind, what is your favorite Arena League memory?
The absolute just duel that I saw, Tommy Grady versus Dan Rodabaugh, Sharks versus Seoul 2016. Jacksonville lost, but it was a great game.
At the playoffs?
No, I saw that. That was a good game. I'm talking about regular season. I went to one of those.
Oh, you actually went to it?
Yeah.
When did you move to Tennessee again?
Summer of 2017.
Yeah, I'm okay. So, my favorite's also the 2016 season, and I'm sure the Prime Minister Israel, J-Rod Plum, Serena Salazar, AF Nerd 36. I know all y'all gonna love me bringing up this.
T.T. Tolliver.
Yeah, T.T. Tolliver in 2016. I even made like a song for it, which does actually fit the holiday. If I can just bring it up. Okay, here we go. By the way, I used to read this comic called The Draw Play. If anyone y'all ever read that, let me get to the... I don't remember which one it was. I know it was in 2016, right around Memorial Day. I remember that. I'll just get to it. Sorry, you got that theme stuck in my head. I think it was right here, Peasants. I think that's what it was. I'm gonna find it. Next one. All right. I mean, it was a fantastic memory. The Storm had been getting their butts kicked all year long. They were simply trash, garbage, poopy, whatever you want to call it. They were awful.
Yeah.
And then out of absolutely nowhere, through I don't know how they pulled it off, but they did. Ooh, boy, they did. It was a miracle. It was, if I can find it. I think I found it today. No. Here we are. A song based on... So, what's your favorite Christmas song?
Never thought about that.
It is December.
It is December. Huh.
Mine is the 5 seconds of Storm Dumb. It's...
Hold on, brother. Hold on. Yeah. All right. Okay, what were you saying?
My favorite song is the 5 Days of Stormdom. Let's see.
Could you play it?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I just got to get the perfect timeout. Here we go. On the 5th day of Torndom. Darn it, timed it wrong. Yes, I'm gonna do music. Here we go. This is beautiful. If I can just get this up. Here we are. On the 5th day of Stormdom, the Tampa gave to me 5 T.T. Tolliver touchdowns, 4 epic quarters, 3 seconds left, 2 interceptions, and the first win of 2016. One of only 2 wins they had that year.
It's a great record.
2-14. And they made the playoffs. That's something I can at least give the IFL and NAL. You don't make the playoffs after going 2-16 or 2-10 and win the championship.
I kind of miss it.
Yeah,
I kind of miss it.
In all seriousness, though, we're gonna miss your Arena League. Thank you for all the great memories and great laughs. And if you wanna get more memories and stuff, sometime in later this March, I think. The guys, Arena Fan Capper, the frat who likes that, and John Stark, they're gonna be doing an arena football memory podcast every week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're moving on to the future of the mind. We're moving on to the future of NAL, AFL, and if any hilariously stupid stuff comes out of the AAL or EIF or...
Well, you know something will.
Oh yeah, you know something hilarious gonna come up. I don't know what can top the entirety of the Upstate Dragons, the Jersey Flight's owners getting arrested for tax fraud, and a team forfeiting and then winning because they forfeited. Nothing is gonna top that. I mean, outside of yours truly owning the Kissimmee Bullfrogs, or us live calling the Berg Defenders, which I do have their number. And at some point, I do want to do a podcast where all it is you and I pranking the Berg Defenders.
That would be great. Yeah, we also need one pranking Steven Ure.
Hey, we got to get him on this. I mean,
we do.
Oh my gosh, Steven Year would be the best get. I mean, we love you, Steven. I don't know your contact stuff. I don't got a Facebook. I don't got a Twitter. But if you ever want to come on and learn some journalism, come and join the QB and the TT with my 6.9 second 40-yard dash.
It's only barely slower than Tom Brady.
Only barely. Yeah, but he can throw nickels. I can throw dimes.
Yeah.
Not very well, but I can throw them. I mean, you throw actually good dimes, so.
Yeah. Every throw.
Yeah, every dime. Every time. You gotta get them dimes in. Gotta get them dimes.
Dimes every time, yeah.
Let's see if I can find any more. Oh, one more thing I want to mention. Did you see my video of me making fun of the Tampa Bay Tigers logo?
I did.
So as you know from that video, the Oakland Panthers actually open up the IFL season. You want to know how they open it up?
With an EIF team.
Yeah, the Las Vegas Kings. They open the season. The Oakland Panthers, the team owned by Marshawn Lynch. The big get for the IFL. The only time they've been in the national media probably ever until this week when Josh Gable got on the Patriots. But the only time they ever got in the national media, and they're playing a third or fourth team, amateur team to kind of warm themselves up before they battle out with Iowa.
I don't even see how that's legal.
I don't either. I think it's against the IFL bylaws to have an exhibition game. I mean, again, it is an exhibition game, but I think the IFL requires that every game you play is against an IFL team.
Yeah.
Not only that, but they were a road team. So they're not hosting Vegas, they're going to Vegas.
See, I don't even know why they sign up for that.
I don't either. I don't know why. I mean, I guess they want to get the Panthers players some experience, but I don't see the point of it. It's not even on the Panthers official website, so it's like they were trying to hide it under the rug.
I really don't get it.
Speaking of hiding things under the rug, did you hear about what happened to one of the Oakland owners?
I didn't. What happened?
So there are three main Oakland owners. There's Marshawn Lynch, Beast Mode, former Seattle Seahawks running back. There's Roy Choi, who owns the San Diego Strike Force and the Silver Rapids River Kings. Thank you. And he's from the IF, and he's some Silicon Valley guy. And the other one was some Oakland city planner. Let me see. Oakland. I know it was something. Here we go. Wait, is that it? I think it's. Sorry. No, not what I thought. I thought it was something like that. Some. If I can find it. Not even close. Okay. Oakland's. Never mind. Different. Okay. Different person, but yeah, it was a councilman in Oakland, California, who apparently embezzled $50,000 and was one of the main factors in getting Oakland an IFL team. So some guy that embezzled a bunch of money got Oakland IFL team. So if anything, the Oakland Panthers are technically a criminal team. I mean, hey, it's already a good start. I mean, the Raiders were always the criminal team in the NFL until the Bengals just said, "Hey, that guy does crime. Let's bring him in."
Oh yeah.
I think it was the first 6 years of your life, every single Bengals first round draft pick ended up in jail in 2 years.
Yep.
It was hilarious. Ugh.
The 2000s were fun.
Yeah. Only 2,000 kids remember.
Yeah. You wouldn't understand, old guy.
Yeah. Hey, I was only born in the 90s by 3 years. I mean,
that's a boomer in my book. God.
Back in my day, the Twin Towers were up. That's the only thing I could think of that makes me older than him, is the Twin Towers existing.
That was a good 2 years and 4 days before me.
Yeah, you were. You are a mid-September baby. September 03.
Yep.
But here's the thing. By the time you were born, T.T. Tolliver had already played for the Tampa Bay Storm.
That is something.
So before last year, your entire life, T.T. Tolliver was a professional football player.
Yeah.
Man. Let's see if there's any more. Let's see if there's any more super stupid things. Let's see. BB's fighting on the boards, and they're just playing blackjack. Let's see. I got that out of the way. NAL schedule. Let's see. Actually, here's something. Do you remember how long it was for the Washington Valor to get in the Arena League?
They announced like a year before, if that's what you're talking about.
Yeah. The only other team that the Columbus IFL, which we're just going to call the Destroyers because they're, let's face it, we think they're going to be the Destroyers. I at least think they're going to be the Destroyers.
Yeah.
I mean, then again, judging by how many times they mentioned Ohio State in that press conference, they might as well be the Columbus Buckeyes.
Fuck them.
Yeah, I figured you would say that. I mean, what would you prefer? I mean, if an Ann Arbor team does join the IFL, would you want?
Where would they play?
Michigan's got a basketball arena, don't they? Like the Wolverines, they got a basketball house, don't they?
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
I mean, I think that's where Ohio State plays. The same place the Columbus Blue Jackets. For their
Nationwide Arena, yeah.
Yeah, that's where Ohio State plays their. I think that's where Ohio State plays their basketball. That's at least where Ohio State plays their hockey. By the way, that's how you can tell someone is from Florida. Is they got a southern accent and they say the word hockey more than once a year. That's how you can tell they're specifically from Tampa. If they say hockey more than once a year.
What about Nashville?
I don't consider Nashville that south. I mean, y'all like south, but y'all aren't deep south. Y'all old south.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting like real academic here, but like old south is like Virginia, the Carolinas, Tennessee, and Kentucky, and deep south is like Bama, Mississippi, Georgia. Florida, Georgia. Actually, I consider Georgia old south. And then like it's basically anything that wasn't part of the 13 colonies, but still east of Texas and south of Washington D.C. outside of Tennessee and Kentucky.
Okay.
Let's see if I can find more stupid things to mention. Oh yeah, let's see. We went through Columbus. Man, we're going rocket pace on this.
Well, Columbus isn't the only team to announce 2 years before they started.
Wait, who else?
You remember the most legit team ever, the Tampa Bay Tornadoes?
I completely forgot about them. They're not even in Tampa. They're a travel team.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about the Tampa Bay Tornadoes. I made a video on that where I literally peed in a toilet, flushed it, and said, "That's my thoughts on Tampa Bay Tornadoes." I completely forgot about them. Oh my goodness, you're right. They announced like 3 years in advance. I think they announced back like the day after the storm were gone. They announced they exist.
They announced summer 2018 that they'd be coming for 2020.
Jeez, you're right. I completely forgot about Tampa Bay Tornadoes.
Yeah.
Ugh. Look, by the way, you can call me an elitist on this, but I got some standards. If it ain't at least NAL or above, I'm not gonna pay attention to it.
And even then,
I'll gawk at it, but I'm not gonna actually go to the games.
And even then, some NAL teams like the Predators, I would not go to a game.
That's not the Predators, my friend. That's not the. Okay, you would go to a game if you and I weren't facing off in our fantasy league. If you and I weren't facing off in the fantasy league, we would then you'd be going to Orlando because you're an East Coaster.
Yeah. Good thing I got myself out of the Jihad Bowl
out of the
very
Jihad
early.
Bowl. The Jihad Bowl.
The Jihad Bowl.
By the way, if those that don't know what we're talking about, look up 50-yard, the 50-yard shit posting wiki. Yes, Skill 17 made a fantastic wiki. I over-edited it a little bit, but it does mention some stuff. If you're,
I'm just glad it lists me at 6'5" on there.
I mean, you are 6'5", man.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
What's so funny?
Although it listed me as Benjamin Netanyahu's goon. It listed you as BB's goon.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Just go edit it. I changed it to rival because of chocolate milk and the fact he's Fun fact about the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, he was not actually one person, he's two. He cloned himself, and the clone lives in Arizona, but they both got the same brain. It's confusing.
So, yeah. I mean, no, it really makes perfect sense if you think about it, though. Like, it did actually happen.
Yeah, there's no question.
Yeah.
I just got to include the piece about the history of Paul, and we're good.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the biblical figure. I'm talking about a vegan who banned Benjamin Netanyahu and liked premarital sex. That premarital sex is bad. Roar.
He's one of those evil dictators.
Yes. Yes, yeah. With a K. With a K. You need that K on there.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find more stuff for us. Let's see, 538, not too bad. So, how good do you think Frisco is going to be now that they have Clint Dozel at head coach?
I think they'll be a little bit over 500, like 8-6, 9-4.
Honestly, with how late they're starting in the season, I agree. Dozel knows what he's doing. Radenbaugh is a good offensive coordinator. I mean, Davila came in. If they need an emergency quarterback, Davila can play.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Davila wants to play anymore. I mean, not Davila. Sorry, Radenbaugh. I don't think Radenbaugh wants to play anymore because he's tired of getting beat up for $5,000 a game. He'd rather get beat up for $10,000 a game. By the way, yeah, I'm pretty sure Philly was paying under their table. Let's be honest.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, I think the only teams that weren't paying under the during the AFL era, the only teams not paying under the table were either owned by cheapskates or the NBA owners or the NBA NHL owners, because those guys know that paying under the table for indoor football is not good money wise, and that's why the Storm got bad. That and Derek Brooks is a terrible GM.
Yeah.
Derek, you're a fantastic player. Terrible GM. And if he ever becomes a GM of an NFL team, I'm warning you. Any NFL team, Derek Brooks messed up the Tampa Bay Storm. He messed up your franchise too. Don't know how John Lynch got so good in San Fran. I'm pretty sure it's all Kyle Shanahan. Nothing to do with John Lynch. But let's see. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to. So, make a prediction. What crazy thing is going to happen that we're going to miss on this time?
As far as like
IFL, NAL, any crazy thing that we're going to miss because we're recording the podcast.
Something crazy we're gonna miss. I'm gonna say Tommy Grady and half the Albany Empire roster just decide to sign with the Sharks.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna go with
It might not have been crazy enough now that I think about it, but
Columbus IFL picks up Rob Keefe.
Oh.
I mean, hey, those guys got to go somewhere. And no offense to Beans guy, but there's a reason Rob Keefe won Coach of the Year.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really stretching though. But I do got bad news for me. Green Bay is no longer going 12-2. They're not going 11-3 because of the Frisco game.
Is it at Frisco or?
Yeah, it's Frisco actually. Okay. No, it's Frisco's first ever road game is Green Bay's opener for 2020.
I'll still take the Blizzard.
Yeah, I would still take the Blizzard too because I mean first game. Dozel's a good coach, but who are they gonna get this late? I mean, unless they just bring over the Philadelphia Soul to play for them.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna get what D Money? I mean, Darius Prince. Darn it. Ugh. Sean Kieda Manamoku. That's the best name ever, by the way. Sean Kieda Manamoku. I'm going to mispronounce that 27 times. I don't care.
Imagine having a last name that long, but your first name is Sean.
Yeah. You expect like some really long first names. You got a long last name.
Yeah.
I mean, you and I both got basic first and last names, so
yes,
like we don't get that long. I think you got 8 letters combined, I got 9 letters combined.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, technically,
you have 8.
13.
Oh, yeah.
Benjamin.
Technically it would be 13. Yeah, it would be 13. You're right. Oh, that was not what I put up. Let's see what we got. Well, I mean, the NAL season. Let's rank your 17 before you do your picks, because we're moving on to the picks next. I'm trying to think of anything else we could come up with for the NAL, other than they botched the schedule horribly.
All right, so my rankings: Jacksonville's 1, obviously.
All right.
I'm gonna put West Virginia at 2.
Okay.
Columbus is what I meant. Columbus at 3.
Mm-hmm.
Carolina at 4.
All right.
And then, let's see.
You got Pirates,
Okay.
Flight, and Predator and Pretenders.
Pirates, then Pretenders, and then Flight.
All right. I'm surprised you have Orlando so high.
The second worst is high for them.
I mean, the Flight are going to be probably worse. I mean, let's be honest here. If the Flight win more than 2 games, I'd be genuinely surprised. Then again, the Streets beat the Sharks.
Yeah.
The Streets beat the Sharks.
And in dominating fashion, too.
Yes, and in dominating fashion on the road on opening day. And then once EJ Nemeth just said, I'm out, bye, they just turned into garbage. And so bad they can't even finish games without robbing the opposing locker rooms.
And even then,
they
didn't finish that game technically.
No, because they were losing 43-0 at halftime.
I thought it was like 60.
Nah, it was 43-0. They played a little bit of the third quarter, and then it got to 60. And then Billy Back was like, nah. Like, when Billy Back actually found out they got robbed, because I think they got, when found out what happened to it, that it was just some clerk working for the Streets, then they walked out.
Yeah.
Although it was like a 45-minute halftime. What do you think the craziest thing's going to happen in the NAL this year? Now that Back's gone to Spokane, a lot of the Sharks and Cobras players are gone to Spokane, the Streets don't exist anymore. What do you think the craziest thing's going to happen in the NAL this year?
I'm going to say, let's say Columbus, if nothing else, will almost win the championship.
All right. I can see that. I'm gonna go one crazier. The Jacksonville, New Jersey Flight do not play all 13 games. They don't fold, but they miss a week.
That wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, they literally just don't play a week.
Yeah.
I mean, if the Kansas City Chiefs, an NFL team, can almost have to forfeit a game with the New England Patriots because they missed their equipment, an NAL team can certainly have something go wrong and end up on a bus in the wrong country. Maybe the Monterey still hop back on the schedule for a game. Who knows?
Yeah, we get to hear the hour-long commercial breaks they had. I remember those.
Hour-long commercial breaks? Really? That's how long it got sometimes for the...
Yeah, I would be watching a Sharks at Steel game. I turn on the live stream. It's just some commercial break. They're going over the weather or something in Spanish. I'm like, oh great, I don't care about this.
Univision Deportes 8 may have some dodgeball tournaments, but they gotta get that low. They gotta get that local news at 6 no matter what, football game or not.
But here's the thing. So I get uninterested, so I leave the stream. Decide, okay, I'll come back 5 to 10 minutes later. They're still on a commercial break. They're still doing the news. So I'm like, okay, what kind of crap is this? I say, I'll come back in half an hour. And what do you know? They're back on it. Maybe I just tuned in at bad times, so I was like, okay, I'm never watching one of their home games again.
Yeah, I mean, at least with the Columbus Lions, with their commercials, you get horny secretary lady and doctor and back doctor that has back prop with a back brace and there was a horny credit union lady.
Yep.
Ugh. Man, the Cobras are gonna be the. I mean, if I had to pick let's see, I'll do my rankings next to Ben's. I agree with you on the top two. I think Jackson. I mean, as it stands, even without all the AFL guys, I think Jacksonville's the best. I agree with you on Actually, I agree with you on West Virginia. I think Columbus is a solid third. Massachusetts is fourth. No, I'm not gonna go that high. Jersey is fifth. I know that's a little high. I think Carolina is sixth, and then Orlando is seventh, but it's a lot closer than last year.
Okay.
Because I just think that Carolina is. Okay, why is my volume locking your volume? I don't know. Is your volume all the way down or something? Mine's for some reason not going all the way up. I saw it. I don't know what's locking my volume down. Turn your volume up.
I just turned my volume up.
I hope that did something. Sorry, you're just coming in a little quiet from my end. I think it's on my end, not yours.
Okay.
All right. You want to get down to the rest of the predictions, or? Yeah, 'cause I think we should.
Yeah.
I think we should do two series of predictions. One like right now, and then one before the beginning of each league. Because I don't know how much time we're gonna have during the start of the IFL season and NAL season, since that's when we're back all back in class and stuff.
Yeah. Do you know? Do you think we might do like a weekly pick'em?
Oh, definitely, absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll do weekly pick'ems, and we'll throw the arena fan guys on there. We'll throw the Discord guys. Maybe I can get someone I can get the Prime Minister Israel to pop in. Maybe we'll get I don't know. We'll get a bunch of guys that could come on do some show with us. But for now, it's just you and me. It's off season. It's a big day in off season. I mean, we got new team starting the next year. A name for an existing team. Apparently, the Germains, the family that now owns the Columbus IFL and the Frisco, they bought out all broadcasting rights to the IFL.
So,
they bought it out. I mean, we don't know what the IFL is going to have next year, but
so not YouTube.
I hope it's still on YouTube. I think this year's like a transition year for them. I mean, they even changed up their logo. Have you seen the new IFL logo?
It's terrible.
Agreed. I'm glad someone agrees with me on that. I hate the new IFL logo. The eagle was a little cheesy, but it was simple. It was simple. It had the logo, had some birds showing some action in there.
At least they stood out. At least they.
Yeah, it was really unique too. I mean, just a simple. Here, I'm gonna put the bird on screen for everybody just to show you what I mean. And let me get the new. Go to Discord. Let me see if I can find that right about. Let me go back to IFL. No, it's probably off season. Let's see. Come on, IF. Come on. By the way, I got right here the IFL logo. It's just the IFL. It's a shield with a ball flying around it. It looks so amateur.
It reminds me of the AFL logo that they unveiled right before last year.
Yeah, it does look like the AFL logo. I mean, it's not as bad as, the football trying to eat the letter A. I mean, I guess they gotta get that vitamin A in somehow, but it just looks ugh. It does not look very good. For comparison, let me see if I can find the indoor. Let me get the IFL logo going for comparison, because I mean, the IFL. Please give me this. Please give me the IFL logo. The IFL logo. Look at it. It's a bird. It's simple. It's classy. It's a bird. It's a bird holding a football. Red, white, and blue colors. The indoor football league stretching across. It's unique but classy.
It became almost iconic.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be an iconic symbol. The bird, the eagle.
Yeah.
Freegle the eagle, by the way. Freegle the eagle. Hashtag free to go the eagle. Freedom the eagle. Free the eagle. I don't know. We'll come up with something.
Yeah.
Free the eagle. But so now it's time for our NAL predictions. I think West Virginia's gonna win week 1 against Jacksonville. But now we're gonna go on to week 2. The first game in week 2, we have Carolina going to Carolina's hosting West Virginia.
Riders win easily.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, there's just no roster in Carolina anymore. They have nothing. They have a coach who they fired their new old coach, by the way. Anthony Payton. He was the Pirates coach last year. They fired him and replaced him with one of their assistants. Who knows what happens to Anthony Payton now? I'm sure he's gonna end up. Maybe he'll be on the Barnstormer staff. Maybe he'll be on Frisco's staff. I don't know what's gonna happen to him, but Peyton was a decent coach. Peyton, I mean, I hope he can find work. Maybe he'll be in college. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think we both agree on Jersey losing to the Sharks. I mean, we don't. There's no way. Orlando, Massachusetts. This is the last game of week 2.
Massachusetts.
I agree with that. I think Massachusetts is simply better than the Pretenders. Yep. This time it's now Columbus. This time week 3, another part of the back-to-back. Carolina going to West Virginia.
And new game, same result.
Agreed. I really don't see a difference coming out of this one. Columbus hosting Jack. I forgot you already said Jacksonville's going 13-0. I don't even got to talk about that.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think the Sharks can go 15-0? How about that?
Very easily.
Ooh, very easily. Okay. Wouldn't be a challenge for Jacksonville this time.
No, it would not.
All right, let me just add all them. Let me check off all them Jacksonville games for the 15-0 Sharks. 15-0, boy. By the way, the Sharks also have a pseudo back-to-back. They got Carolina by Carolina. Let's see if I can find any more. All right. All the Jacksonville games marked up. New Jersey at Massachusetts. There's 2 New Jersey at Massachusetts here.
Massachusetts.
Both of them?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Here we go. Week 4. Carolina hosting Orlando. Remember what happened last time Carolina hosted Orlando?
Yeah. I do remember that. And I think that happens again.
Ooh. Okay. I agree with you. I mean, Orlando picks up their first first win in forever. Yep. Columbus and Jersey. It's in Jersey.
Columbus.
Agreed. By the way, while we're still on the topic, can you stop scratching your bed, Pinky, please? Can you stop that, Pinky?
Hey, that's not a nice way to talk to our special guest.
Pinky, I love you. Can you stop trying to eat the couch? I already fed you shrimp and dog food. Couch is not food. You should know better.
But it tastes good.
Shrimp tastes good or couch tastes good?
Both.
You need to come down to Florida because Tennessee is messing you up.
Yeah. It's the Florida in me that's getting me to eat couches.
Hey, okay. So bath salts may be what we call sugar down here, but that is not any excuse to eat a couch. You eat a chair like a civilized person.
Well, what else? Stools are pretty good too.
Yeah, chairs are pretty good.
The wood on them, yeah.
Yeah, the wood.
Ooh. My favorite type is the plastic chairs at schools.
Plastic chairs are the worst. They taste. I mean, there's no flavor to them. The wood's got some flavor, some smoky flavor on them.
Yeah. I guess you got a point.
Yeah.
No, but the ones that have like metal on them,
ew.
It gives you that taste like pennies. Ooh.
Yeah, you don't want that penny taste. You don't want that penny taste in your daily chair diet. You don't want that. By the way, the fun fact is Floridian law, you must eat at least 1 chair a week.
Yes.
That is
and they do check that.
Yeah, they do. I mean, they have out-of-state cops come around and smell for chair in your mouth.
Yes.
Kind of weird. I'm sure
I had to learn the hard way.
Yeah, we both did. I'm sure that must have been weird for you when the cop didn't check around. Like, hey, why is the cop checking to make sure we ate our chair this week?
The weekly chair. The worst part is when you put it off until like Friday.
Yeah.
And then you got 24 hours to eat the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, you got to eat. You got to eat. Just integrate it with your meal. That's the best way to do it. That's the best way to get that chair out. Integrate it with your meal.
Like it's a pill. Just swallow it with water.
Yeah. Basically, get some water. You get a pill. It'll be good.
Yeah.
Another New Jersey, Massachusetts thing gets common in Jersey.
I'm still going to take Massachusetts.
Yeah, I think Massachusetts is going to sweep Jersey.
Yep.
Massachusetts is going to easily just sweep Jersey. Is there any game you think Jersey's going to win at all? I mean, they got 2 against Orlando, 2 against... No?
No.
Not even against Orlando. Okay.
No.
I don't got high hopes for them either, to be honest. So that's a pretty simple... That closes a lot of gaps in our schedule out. This is going to go way faster than the IFL one did.
They remind me of the Steelhawks of 2018.
Ooh, you're going to say that. Wow. I think that's an insult to the Steelhawks, but okay. My bad. Not the Steelhawks, the Steelquawks with a Q. Cannot forget that.
The Steelhawks, but with worse ownership, is what they are.
Yeah, no, the Steelquawks. The Steelquawks. There's
I
no
remember
H in
that.
Steelhawk. It's STELQAWKS. Steelquawks.
I thought it was like HQWKS.
Oh yeah, you're right. It was HQW. The
Of course.
Steelquawks. The Steelquawks. Oh, the NAL. Why are you so stupid? I legitimately question the NAL's brain again. They just don't. I feel bad for the NAL. Frankly, I don't think they really have one.
They're just the AAL with slightly better standards and slightly more money.
And Jacksonville.
And yeah.
Well, now we only have 5 teams to actually care about, since we don't know. We know Jacksonville's going to go 15-0. We know Jersey's going 0-13. So Massachusetts, Carolina, 2 games. It's a back-to-back.
Massachusetts, Carolina. Yeah, I'm going to pick... I think they split that one.
I'm going to say home. All right. West Virginia at Columbus. This is a game I've been really looking forward to see what happens here.
Columbus.
Okay. Same question, other way around. Now it's in West Virginia.
And I think West Virginia wins that one.
Okay. Orlando, Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Let's see. West Virginia, Massachusetts.
West Virginia.
Same question, other side. Now it's in West Virginia. It's in Massachusetts.
West Virginia wins again.
All right. We are almost done. With this. Columbus in Massachusetts.
That would go to Columbus.
Both times, or you're just in Columbus?
Both times.
All right. Let's see. Oh, here's another back-to-back. West Virginia, Orlando. That's another back-to-back. I don't even think I need to give you in this one.
You don't.
All right. Orlando, Carolina. Round 2. It's in Orlando.
And I think the away team wins again. Carolina.
All right. And one last back-to-back. We got 3 last games and 1 last back-to-back. The not back-to-back. Orlando and Columbus. It's in Orlando.
Orlando and Columbus.
It's a battle of the jungle in the other jungle.
Columbus blows them out, but yeah.
All right. So now
it'll be a battle for about 5 minutes before it's 21-0 Lions.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think so. Last one. It's a double up between Carolina and Columbus.
Columbus wins both.
Okay. All right, so we have... So going by our standing, we have a final tally. 5 and 7 4 and 8. Wait. Okay. We have a 4 and 8 Columbus. Let me get this going. Got a 4-8 Carolina Cobras.
Sounds about right.
A 9-3 Columbus Lions.
Sounds about right.
Undefeated Jacksonville Sharks.
Sounds perfect to me.
6-8 Massachusetts Pirates.
It's about what they probably will get.
0-13 New Jersey Flight. 3-10 Orlando Predators. Not March, not 3 in a second.
All right.
And finally, before we go to the playoffs, a 9-3 West Virginia Rough Riders. Now, we already know what the 1-4. That's Jacksonville. That's going to be Jacksonville That's going to be Jacksonville beating Massachusetts, and we already know the championship game, which is going to be Jacksonville beating the winner of Columbus and West Virginia.
It's going to be in West Virginia, right?
I think it would actually be. I don't know where it would be because both teams have a loss to each other, and Jacksonville, and they got swept by Jacksonville. So I don't know who would get home in that. So it's if it was a neutral site, who do you think would win? Just plain old Columbus, West Virginia. That's the last pick because we both know that the winner is going to get killed by Jacksonville.
West Virginia wins by a touchdown.
All right, and that is the final pick. Wait. That is the final pick for the NAL.
All right.
Thank you for joining me. At least in this, I don't know. So, is there any? We got our season picked out. I think it looks good. So the NAL looks like a complete mess. The IFL had some ads with Columbus. Frisco's got a lame team name, but they evened it out with a good head coach pickup. The Oakland Panthers are a complete joke because they started against an EIF team. The NAL had a great start to their schedule with a kickoff clash between Jacksonville and West Virginia before completely bombing it the rest of the way with all kinds of uneven buys and uneven games and.
Yeah.
Just take your tongue out on that one.
Yeah.
Everyone's going crazy on Discord. Let's see. Let me. And we paid tribute to the AFL. No, it's just somebody playing blackjack this time. I kept the pings on this time. That way we don't end up missing the AFL is dead or something crazy like that. Somebody's really pinging it out.
Let's just say the Rattlers, Barnstormers, and Sharks all fold, and so do the leagues they play in.
That's tragic. So I guess that means. Well, I mean, we know the Columbus Lions are going to survive any league, so I guess that means. Looks like in 2021 we're going to be doing the same podcast for the CIF and the AAL
and the EIF
and the AWFC.
Oh, don't forget them, yeah.
And apparently the Peach State Cats are starting their own league too, the Urinal, the UAL, pronounced as Urinal.
Yeah. And don't forget the Anal.
And the Flaff.
Yeah.
And the Flaff. Well, just laughing at Nate on Discord.
What'd he say?
Do we work at the same place? I work at school. Checkmate, atheists. I don't know. I guess Jay Monty, Nate, and BB been arguing back and forth about who knows what.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, apparently according to Jay Monty, the AAL is folding.
I'll believe it when I see it. It's like that thing that never dies. So
Yeah, it's like a cockroach. Hey, then again, the AFL died. I mean, the AFL was a cockroach. I thought the AFL was dead in the water, and they're still kicking.
yeah, the AFL has died twice though. Has the AAL ever died? Guess
No,
that
it
means it's a
hasn't
better
lived.
league.
I mean, it might as well. I think they've had more teams fold than in 2 years than the AFL 2 had in 9.
It probably did.
I mean, actually, not the AF2, the new AFL, not the AF. The AF2 is an entirely different thing.
Yeah, but I know what you're saying though. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, one last thing before we re-meet up for our January podcast, is unless some other crazy big news happens.
All right.
Who do you think the IFL is going to announce next for their next franchise?
I think they're expanding east. I'm gonna say they go to Detroit.
All right. It makes sense. Big city. Everyone's talking about Toledo, still in Michigan. I'm going to go with an old school AFL league, which I think is a much better IFL market, Grand Rapids.
I think that would work really good there.
Yeah. I mean, the original owners still hold the copyright and all
Yeah.
that. So, I mean, hey, whatever happens, good on the IFL for taking the wind out of the NAL sails. NAL, you really need to fix that schedule and that bizarre problem you have of uneven scheduling.
Yeah.
AAL, EIF, you just need to stop existing. And CIF just keeps staying in the background, surprisingly consistent.
Yeah. Not good, not bad, just kind of
There.
Yeah.
And with that, we will see you guys next time for the next episode of Ben Passing the Target. And I will play all off. Give me a song. Give me a song to play. Just anything.
Just anything.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So, okay, look up GTA San Andreas ear rape.
All right. Well, everybody, we'll see you guys next time. Thank you for listening. That was
Did
awesome.
it for the memes. Yeah.
All right, so I ended the podcast. Oh, I'm still recording.
Oh crap.
I'm still recording the